Hey, what's up everyone, Ollie here. So finally the iPhone 12 mini is out. Wanted to do an unboxing, give you my first impressions, compare it to the iPhone 12 Pro as well, and use some of the MagSafe accessories, basically see what they look like. So let's get into it. Right, so let's get the plastic packaging off first. Nice and simple, nice and easy. If we compare it to the iPhone 12 Pro box, you can see the size difference. Quite a bit smaller. Yeah, noticeably smaller, of course. Let's move it out of the way and then let's open it up. So we have the black version here. Oh, it's already just feels so small in the hand. Feels tiny. Compared to how phones are these days, this actually feels like a little toy almost. Let's take this off. Nice and satisfying. I really do like the black, but the only bad thing about the back of it is that it does attract quite a few fingerprints, as you can already see. There's a lot of fingerprints there already. But the aluminium sides are really nice. I think they look great. I feel like it has more of like a blue tinge to it. Doesn't seem like properly jet black to me. Seems to have like a blue tinge to it. It's hard to describe. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it does have a bit of a dark navy bluey tinge to it. I don't know if that's just me. Could just be my eyes. But yeah, it just feels so small in the hand. It feels weird, like compared to my normal iPhone 12 Pro. I quite like it though. For my hands, I really like it. Like you can really reach the edges of the screen. Let's put it aside for a second so we can look at what else is in the box. So in the box we get obviously the USB-C cable to Lightning cable, and we get some documentation with Apple stickers and things like that. No charging brick, of course. Now the charging brick situation, I'll let you guys decide whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think everyone has an opinion on that. So yeah, I don't want to make any opinions on that because I feel like it causes all-out war in the comments. So yeah, I think I'll leave the arguing up to you guys in the comments. Now let's compare it to the iPhone 12 Pro. You can already see the size difference. My iPhone 12 Pro actually looks huge compared to the iPhone 12 mini. Or the iPhone 12 mini just looks nice and adorable, cute and adorable. Just looks so small, it feels so small. I really like it actually. I really do like it. More than I thought I would, to be honest. I think it looks great. So the iPhone 12 mini has a 5.4 inch display and the iPhone 12 Pro has a 6.1 inch display. Now the screens themselves, the actual quality of the screen, the OLED panel, I think is exactly the same. It is pretty much exactly the same screen, just different sizes. So you're not really missing out on much when it comes to the screen quality by going for the mini model. You're just getting a smaller screen mainly. You're also, of course, getting 64 gigabytes as the starting storage size, but on the iPhone 12 Pro you get 128 gigabytes. Now if we look at the back of the phones, we can see the camera setup is quite a bit different. The iPhone 12 mini doesn't have the telephoto lens like the 12 Pro does, and it also doesn't have the LiDAR sensor. You can see the LiDAR sensor here on the iPhone 12 Pro. The iPhone 12 mini doesn't have that. Now, not having the telephoto lens, to be honest, I don't think it's a big deal because I barely even use the telephoto lens. I don't think many people do. The main camera itself is pretty much exactly the same, so you're not going to be missing out on much when it comes to taking pictures and things like that. So yeah, I think if you're really worried about the camera setup and stuff, I honestly don't think you're missing out on much by going for the 12 mini. I feel like I've got to give it a good wipe because there's just so many fingerprints already on it. And I like my devices nice and clean. So yeah, let's give it a good wipe. But yeah, the iPhone 12 mini also has the same chip as the iPhone 12 Pro, the same A14 chip. So when it comes to speed and efficiency and things like that, it's going to be exactly the same. You're not going to be missing out on much. The only difference is that this has 4 gigabytes of RAM instead of 6 gigabytes of RAM. Now again, you know, I don't think you're going to see much of a difference unless you're using very intensive apps. And I think most people who are getting the 12 mini aren't going to be using intensive apps anyway. You're not going to see too much of a difference when it comes to things like video editing and photo editing. Of course, the iPhone 12 Pro will be a bit better because of the RAM. But yeah, other than that, I think you're pretty much getting exactly the same performance. The iPhone 12 mini also comes with 5G, so if you have 5G SIM or you have 5G connectivity, you can get that on the iPhone 12 mini. So it's good to know that Apple haven't sort of skimped out on the features on the mini version on the iPhone 12 mini, because that's always been a problem if you're going for the mini phone or the smaller version of the phone. Usually it doesn't have all the latest and greatest features. But yeah, I think they've really packed a lot into the 12 mini. Now it isn't exactly budget still, it is $699 still has quite a hefty price tag. But obviously it's much cheaper than the 12 and the 12 Pro. The 12 Pro goes for $999. So yeah, you are saving money there. One of the other things with the 12 mini is of course that it has a smaller battery because it's a smaller phone. So if you're looking for a phone with great battery life, this isn't it, unfortunately. So if you're someone who's a light iPhone user and who wants a small little iPhone and doesn't want to pay the sort of full price that the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro is, I think this really is a great choice. So I have the MagSafe wallet here. I've done a review on this, so if you're interested, make sure to check that out. And yeah, let's test it out on the iPhone 12 mini. Really nice, secure fit. I feel like it's the perfect size as well. It fits perfectly on the iPhone 12 mini. I also think this is a good demonstration of the color difference, because to me, the leather wallet is black. And then the iPhone 12 mini, you know, I still think it has a bit of a blue tinge. I'm hoping it comes up on camera. I'm hoping you guys can see that. But the colors don't exactly match, considering this is supposed to be black. I think it just has a bit of a bluey tinge to it. But yeah, with the MagSafe accessory, especially the leather wallet, I think it looks really good actually. It works really nicely. Of course, one of the other differences compared to the 12 Pro is that the 12 mini has the aluminium sides, which are great at not attracting fingerprints. But the 12 Pro has the stainless steel side, which attracts a lot of fingerprints, as you can probably see and tell. I think I actually prefer the aluminium sides, though the stainless steel sides do make the iPhone 12 Pro feel a bit more expensive, a bit more luxurious. And it's funny because the back of the 12 Pro is a sort of matte satin finish, which doesn't attract many fingerprints. And then the 12 mini is glossy, which attracts a lot of fingerprints. So it's interesting to see how Apple have sort of made the design choices here. But yeah, they look great either way. I've always said before that iPhones feel and look like pieces of jewellery, and I think that's what Apple do really well. So yeah, those are the first impressions of the iPhone 12 mini. Let me know which iPhone you ended up going for. If it is the 12 mini, let me know why in the comments below. I really do think this is a great phone from Apple. I think it really hits that sort of market of people who don't want a big phone, but still want all the features that you get from sort of big budget phones. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.